Oh, welcome back to Kevin's channel, to the Silicosis, asbestos, mesothelioma, pulmonary fibrosis channel. And I wasn't really done. My last video was my first video. I realized my phone only took a 15-minute video, so it cut off on me. But now I know. Anyways, I'm from the New York area. That's where I was born and raised, in upper far northeastern Pennsylvania, between New York City and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So my name's Kevin, and I got silicosis like 3 months ago. Massive silicosis. Got a ton of dust in my head, in my lungs, and this silicosis all the way through my bowels and my digestive system. So I decided to dedicate my YouTube channel to helping people that recently were either diagnosed with silicosis or fibrosis or mesothelioma, or just need some encouragement. And that's what I'd like this channel to be about. So anyway, there's a few things that I'd like to finish up my last video talking about. And like I said, this is pretty serious business, kind of medical problem. If you have any one of those, you know you have it, and you just haven't been diagnosed by an MD or a pulmonologist or a gastroenterologist, then in my opinion, this is what I'm going to do. There's really three things that are obvious. Number one is you might change your diet. Number two is you might change your exercise program. And number three is you might change your size, your body weight. Now, when I got this 3 months ago, folks, I was 280 pounds. I was a big boy. I worked like I was a bodybuilder. I was like a power lifter. And I lost 50 pounds in like 3 months, knowing the danger. That with obstructed lungs and problems in my bowels, that I could face a heart attack, even in my 30s, if I didn't cut weight and cut it pretty fast. So now I'm 220. So I changed my body weight. That's only the beginning. My goal is eventually around 100 pounds, 130 to 150-ish. I'm 5'9", length, but right now my weight is 220. I have lost about 50 pounds. That's how serious, in 3 months, that's how serious I am about getting down to the 100 range, 130 to 150. And the reasons for that are pretty obvious. You want to be smaller so that your blood can run through your body and back through your heart a lot easier than if you're bigger. Because if you have something like this, it's recommendable to cut to your lightest possible healthy weight while still getting proteins and healthy fats so you can rebuild. So body size is a big deal if you have silicosis or if you have fibrosis or mesothelioma. To be sure, you want to cut down to your low. That means getting rid of salt water. That means sweating it out and not taking a lot of salt water back into your body. That's basic, bodybuilder truth. That if you want to lose weight, you want to lose salt water. If you want to cut and get rid of blood pressure and get blood and healing going quicker and smoother, then you take all the salt water pretty much out of your body and get to your smallest weight. So you watch out for taking in salt water and you get as much out on a yearly basis as possible. So that needs a comprehensive exercise and sweating, maybe sweatsuit routine, where you watch yourself on a scale to get the blood pressure off of your circulatory, your blood movement system. That's what I'm going to do. Number 2 is diet. So I say diet and exercise. I'm going body weight, diet, exercise, diet. Anyway, diet is important. Diet is extremely important if you have silicosis or fibrosis or anything like that. Then it's important to let go of carbs and sugars. Even if you can get down to a low weight, you have to watch out for cancer feeding with sugar. Carbs, sugars, all sugar, pasta, bread, rice, anything that turns into sugar, that goes through your bowels. Because sugary things like pasta, bread, anything like that, normal carbs, a baked potato, can actually grow a cancer bigger than you really have to have it. Without carbs, cancers cannot grow as big. That's basically my advice. What I will do is cut carbs and sugars to an absolute minimum. My sugars are going to come mostly through whole milk. And that's because I need protein, easy fat, whole milk. And I already stated what I'm doing with the carrots. So that's my diet. I'd never eat like that unless I was concerned. I'm going on a raw carrot and whole milk diet. So exercise. That's the third thing. If you don't like exercise or you feel it makes you worse, still do it. And here's why. If you get dizziness, if you get anemia, that means that you just are dehydrated. You've been dieting and flushing out a lot of salt water, which is good. But your kidneys are having problems and you're getting dizzy because not getting enough protein. When I first got anemia with this, I had like a half gallon. I sat there and drank a half gallon of milk. And in about 2 or 3 hours, it was gone. I had like strong anemia for over 24 hours. I mean dizziness, like strong dizziness for 24 plus hour period. Scared the living daylights out of me. So, hey, maybe this is a protein thing. Maybe if I have an easy protein, it won't bother my stomach and it'll go right into my kidneys. So I drank about a half gallon of milk and it was gone in a few hours. Whole milk with the fat, vitamin D milk. That's why I'm eating that. But anyway, fitness is so important to digesting food and getting rid of salt water. That's some of the most important reasons. But by far, the most important reason is your heart. Exercise is most important for the health and strength of the little pump, that wonderful little muscle that we all call the heart. And that's why we need exercise. Weightlifting, running, walking. Right now I'm 220 pounds. I'm just walking. So those are the 3 things that you have to take plenty seriously if you have mesothelioma, fibrosis, or silicosis. Is perhaps changing the diet, to be much more conservative. Changing the exercise, which for most of us will probably be more aggressive. And changing your body weight so that your blood can flow more freely and easily through your heart to your lungs and repair your lungs, to your bowels to repair your bowels. And body size is extremely important for the circulatory system, for the blood movement system, where you eat your food and your blood carries those cells to your lungs by way of your heart, to your bowels, to your lungs, and to the rest of your injured body. So those are the three things I really wanted to touch on. Get as small as possible. Eat at least whole milk with some fats to avoid hypertension and malnutrition, which will make you shrivel up and get hypertension. Whole milk, fats and proteins. Whole milk's got it all. And exercise. Those three things, that's my personal action plan that I am implementing. And that I suggest for anyone going through the same problems. So hopefully this video got you a little more comfortable with me and made you feel like more comfortable and gave you some information that would help you and make you feel better and give you less pains and everything like that. But I'm going to release periodic updates on my progress, let you know how my weight loss is going, how my milk diet is going, and also how my exercise is making me feel, and if it's helping me. So that's all I wanted to say, and I'll be releasing another video probably on more like cancers and surgery and why I have personally have some apprehensions about surgery, and hopefully you'll enjoy that too, and that'll make you feel better as well. But you're not alone. There's a lot of people out there with fibrosis and silicosis and that are in their 60s, 70s plus that get help. And so just know you're not alone, and we're all in there together. So I hope it helped, and it was nice meeting you.